going live. Okay, we've gone live. Well, that's all right, isn't it? After what happened last Sunday. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Sunday evening live stream. Yeah, we're live across YouTube and live across world right now. It's GavsWeatherVids for Sunday evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We've successfully managed to start off. And it looks like everything's working all right in the control room. It looks like everything's working all right with the live chat. So fingers crossed, we're going to be able to do a Sunday evening live stream for you. Now, I should just explain before I do anything else that we have got fireworks going off close to the towers. No, there's fireworks going off out front, fireworks going off out back. No, you may hear some bangs in the background. It's all right, don't worry. There's nothing blowing up. Nothing's blowing up in the towers. It's just fireworks from nearby fireworks parties. I think this is the first time I've ever done a live stream on bonfire night. So it's going to be interesting. To see what happens. Hopefully you won't have one land on the roof or something and start a fire in the middle of the live stream. That would be an experience, wouldn't it? There's always something going on. There's always Lee Stevens banging in the background. I knew it would be you, Lee. I knew it would be you. Well, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We've got 37 concurrent viewers with 8 likes on stream. I don't know how big this live stream is going to be because, it's bonfire night, so lots of people are going to be out and about celebrating Guy Fawkes and, all of that, watching fireworks and bonfires. So we'll just see how it goes. But, of course, anybody that's out now can watch the stream back on demand when they get home, of course. So, we're at 36 concurrent viewers anyway, with 8 likes on stream. So if you could smash the like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much everybody did that. The plan for the live stream is that we're going to be discussing the Epic 10th with 2023-24 update. More about that in a second. We're also going to do a 10 to 14 day. That would include everything that we would show in a regular 10 to 14 day. And we will bring you long range. We've got a lot of long range to show you actually on this one. So we've got CFS, we've got CANSIPS, and today, hot off the press, or whatever the internet version of that is, we've got the ECMWF season model as well. So 3 long range models to bring you later on in the live stream. So it's going to be great. It's going to be epic. Thank you so much everybody for checking in. Just got to thank our moderators on the live stream. So we've got James09 Show, we've got Paul James in with us. Well, hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm still coughing. Got Paul James in with us as well. So hello to our lovely spanners and moderators. SB might be along a little bit later on too. Everybody said thank you so much to our lovely spanners. That would be great. Thank you so much to the spanners. Right, okay, so what are we about a 10th winter update then, everyone? It was epic, slightly shorter than last week. I said I'm going to try and bring it in a little bit under last week's near 1 hour running time. Managed to do that. So it came out 55 minutes. Still very long video though. And, I think it's a true epic, jam-packed with interesting data and whatnot, but also the daddy arrived, didn't it? So, how interesting. For the first time this season, we saw the daddy of Carl Winters in our analog set. And I gave it a good introduction, didn't I? So I hope that was a funny moment, when I donned the Darth Vader mask, and because Darth Vader is the daddy, of course, as revealed in The Empire Strikes Back. So if anybody was wondering what the connection was, that's the reason. Darth is the daddy, is Luke's daddy. That was the big plot twist of the original Star Wars films. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the 10th winter update. If you've got any questions about it, then please let me know. So I'm going to start going up to the top of the live chat. And I'll be shouting out, taking questions along the way. We're at 45, you can viewers, 18 likes on stream. We're doing all right for the stream at the moment. Please smash that like button. Thank you so much, everybody. About Rachel Bloxham was asking about the puppy. How's the puppy? At the moment, it's fixed and attached, Rachel. So I've realised that it's easier to fix it to wool than it is to cotton. So I'll be darning my woolies, you know, for the next week. I've ordered a pin, but I don't know if it will get here before the before next weekend for Remembrance Sunday next week. So in the meantime, I should just be wearing like my jumpers, and I don't mind a bit of knitwear anyway. Gav likes a little bit of knitwear, as regular viewers will have noticed over the years. So at the moment it's fixed. And it seems to be holding. Of course, I don't jig about as much either on a Sunday stream, so I'm not as active. I just sit here, you know, in place. So I'm not sort of moving all over the place like I am on a Friday. So hopefully it will stay on for the stream. Hold on again. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right, let's start going through live chat then. So the first person in with us tonight was Lest 562W saying hi, hello to you, my friend. Great to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Second person in with us was Mark Knish. Hello to you, my friend. Evening, Gavin. The very wet spell we're having. Is it all connected to the El Nino? Or are there other factors too? There've got to be other factors too, because, we had this autumn is at the moment kind of reminiscent of the autumn of 2000. And that was not an El Nino. That was actually at the end of a long run of La Nina. Interesting that this and that were both around, 2000 was a little bit closer to solar maximum, but we are quite close to solar maximum, so an increased period of solar activity, so that's interesting. But no, there have got to be other factors other than the El Nino, I would have thought, my friend. Mark's and Gavin, is that right? Just because we're in a very Atlantic wet pattern now doesn't mean it'll be PV during winter and go right through to April next year. It could be a PV during winter, but it's not, because we've got the PV very active at the moment. We've got low pressure very active at the moment. Doesn't mean that's necessarily going to carry on right way through the winter, no. Hello to the coaster Scorpion, good evening coaster from the east coast of the USA, 60 Fahrenheit where I am. That's about 16 degrees, 15, 16 degrees. That's quite warm for where you are, I would have thought, in November. Let's enjoy the ride this afternoon. Thank you so much, and I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Coach. I hope you're doing good too. Thank you so much for being here. Mark and Gavin, I'm sure you'll agree. We can all laugh about wet spell, feeling wet spell. But it's not great for the ones flooding out of their homes. I saw on the news the other day someone was in tears. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? If you've got a river or whatnot flowing through your living room, then that's grim, isn't it? I can't think of much worse than that. So, of course, we do feel for anybody who is suffering with flooding. Mark and Gavin, do you agree? I know you can't say too much at the moment, but I overall think that winter will be mild, but with some cold spells at time. I mean, I can't say a lot, but my gut was always towards a milder winter. The swinger is towards a milder winter as well, based on our winter update methodology. But we've still got a month to go, and we'll see what happens, with the winter forecast. I haven't seen any finalised data, because we're only early on in the winter, not early on in winter update, but we're not near the winter forecast, we're not near the end to be compiling the data and whatnot. So we're just going to have to wait and see, my friend. Shiram, hello to you, saying, hello Gavin, would you better for a cold winter, Central Base, El Nino, or Eastern Base? Well, I don't want to say too much, Shiro, because I think we might be doing ENSO and El Nino next week. But generally, probably Madoki, probably Central Base. But we'll find out next week. Marks and Gavin, do you agree? Cold winters tend to come in cycles every so years at some point. There will be a cluster of cold winters again at some point. I'm sure there will be, yes, and I do agree, but they do tend to come in clusters. But you can get a one-off cold winter at any time, but they do tend to come in blocks of, 2, 3, or 4 within 5 years, something like that. Mark and Gavin, is that a bad sign now the North Pacific is warming up? Well, it's not. Again, it's very difficult to say, but I would like to see it a little bit colder than it is, particularly in the northeastern Pacific. But again, you know, it swings and roundabouts. Martin, Gavin, when you said about stratosphere plunging right down very cold at 30 HPA, you said that's happened like over recent winters. Oh yeah, when we get like the temperature plunge at 10 and HPA stratosphere, yeah. Will it be like that in 20 or 30 years' time, or will it change? I mean, who knows? I'm concentrating on this year, but never mind in 20 or 30 years' time. But it is observable, you know, that the stratosphere has got colder, particularly in the earlier parts of the winters over the last few decades. Hello to James 098. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Evening, Gal. Sitting here a few sites. Oh, that's where I said about fireworks going off near the towers. Yeah, so thank you so much, my friend. Thanks so much to James 098, and also Paul for moderator on live stream as well. James saying cold evening, 4 degrees. I think it's going to be another cold, another frost. I think you're going to get frost tonight, James. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Rachel, hence Rachel Blocks. I'm sneaking in. We see you, Rachel. We see you. Mark and Gavin, the QBO. Is it true we seem to have a better chance of a cold winter with an easterly, if it's not too strong, the easterly? We went through that data on today's 10th winter update, Mark, and yes, it looks like January, possibly February, on average do favour a colder outcome, but you have factoring with that is that a lot, as we explained and we saw through the reanalysis, a lot of easterly QBO winters do tend to also be mild, so it increases the chance a bit of a colder winter, some of them very cold, including the daddy of cold winters, but it is not a guarantee. It is not a guarantee for a cold winter. Nothing ever is for the UK and also for Northern Europe. Hello to Chris Stewart. Thank you so much, Chris, for being on live stream. So I've also got Soup here as well. Good to see. Thank you so much, Sue, for being on live stream tonight. No, not placing ads about YouTube. Marks and Gavin, is that right? When you said about charts looking like 2013, you said doesn't mean it will be like that winter. Yeah, it could happen again, but you know, don't be run away with the idea that we're definitely going to get a winter like 2012, 2013. Hello to Steffi, good to Steffi Adcock. A lot of wet spell down, warmer atmosphere, holding more moisture. So when rainfall happens, it happens heavier and for long. It's true, Steph, it's true. Thank you so much, Steffi, for being here. Mark's in, yeah, fireworks going off by me. Gavin, let's hope don't blow YouTube out again. Haha, hopefully not. Hopefully we don't get one landing on the roof. Starting a fire or something in the middle of the stream. Could do about that. Hello to Sam Parker. Good evening, Sam. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on live stream tonight. Rachel, wondering if he'll wear the Darth Vader helmet again. Not tonight, Rachel. It's sensible, Gav. You've got sensible, Gav. Doing the day job in the evening on a Sunday. So no, I won't be donning the helmet today, but you probably will see it again at some point. I would have thought. It costs a lot of money, actually. It costs over £100, so I've got to get my money's worth out of it, haven't I? I would suspect you'll be seeing that over the next few weeks and months and whatnot. Right, okay, let's come down. Mark, I should say, saying, yes, Steffi, is that why in the summer you get wet spell, it tends to be heavy? Even if really cool pack, yes, that's true. Hello to Kyle Baker. Good evening, Kyle. Thank you so much for being on a live stream tonight. And also got Chris A with us. Good evening to Chris Ailing. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. What's that? No, I've got to be sensible, I've got to be sensible. I overdid it on Friday, really, didn't I? I went a bit too silly. Right, hello to Matthew Orchard. Good evening, Matthew. Saying, nice to see my daddy of cold winters in the 10th update. Is the only relation to the beach from the East Lon? He might be a distant cousin, 3 times removed or something. Matthew. Mark, you said thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream tonight. Mark saying, don't worry, Gavin, you're only competing with Liverpool football match today. I'm like you, not into football. No, I'm not really into it either. But a lot of people will be watching Liverpool, though. So, you know, with Bonfire Night and with Liverpool, then you are probably going to be a little bit down on a typical study stream, but we'll see. We're at nearly 60 concurrent viewers, though, with 23 likes on the stream. So if you could give us a like. That'd be fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Kyle, I'm very confused about how the Eurasian snowfall has any sort of link to cold winters here in Western Europe. Does it give links to further easterly winds? So the reason we look at that, it is weighted lower compared to quite a lot of the other stuff that we do in the winter updates. The reason we look at it is it's a fan favourite. People love to see the snow line, how quickly it advances across Russia and into Europe. The other reason is that if you get an early increase in snow cover across Russia in particular, then it can translate back to an increased strength of the Siberian High. Now, the Siberian High can, and I'll explain this, in other updates. I'll probably explain it again next week, perhaps, for anybody who hasn't seen the explanation. The Siberian High can go two ways. The Siberian High can either go, across Russia into northern Europe, and if it does that, it will bring in a cold east wind. It can also go over the top of the pole bow and down into Canada and North America. That's what happened, for example, in the winter of 2013-14. If it does that, then it will take very, very cold air from the Arctic into Canada and then down into North America. That can actually blow up the jet stream coming out of America. We call that cyclogenesis, and that can give, very, very wet, windy, stormy conditions for Europe and for us in the winter. So strengthened Siberian High could be a blessing, or it can be a curse for people who want a cold winter, or people who want a mild winter, depending on your point of view. I hope that helps explain, Kyle. Right, okay, let's have a look. Instead gave a scientific answer, which is data suggested it has a link to blocking and to planetary waves, but the jury's out on the exact mechanism, so we watch with interest. That's right, Steph. That's right. Right, okay, let's go down to James Bacon, saying once Guy Fawkes Night's out of the way, Christmas will be the big focus. It will. After today, we're on the run up to Christmas. That's when I start doing my Christmas shopping, after bonfire night. That's when we do the Christmas shopping in the towers, or when I do, as I'm the only one here now. So yeah, I'll be starting to think about Christmas in the coming week, I think. Right, okay, let's go down. Hello to Guy Morley. Hi, Guy. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you're well, my friend. I'm absolutely fine. Thanks so much, Guy. Hope you are too. Sounds wondering if I've been on the magic water. Well, I have got the magic water with me, but you've got sensible Gav. Don't worry, you've got sensible Gav on a Sunday. Right, okay, hello to Anne Smith. Good evening, Anne. Thank you so much for being here. And Benjamin Dover is here as well. Good evening to Benjamin. Thank you so much for being on a live stream tonight. We've got LM512. Yo, what's up? Hello to you, my friend. What's up with you either as well? I don't know. I'm not down with the kids. But hello, thank you so much for being here. Eric 2000, good evening to you. Thank you so much being here tonight. James Bacon, go to Christmas Panto on my birthday on the 9th of December. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, you did. Hope you enjoy it, James, and happy birthday for the 9th of December. Right, let's go down. Let's have a look. Coastal Scorpion, Gavin, I'm noticing a change in the weather. It's cooling down where I am on the east coast of the USA. Gonna take some getting used to. Oh, right, it's about to descend, is it? Coastal, you're gonna feel the chill soon. Where you are, when it gets cold, it can get really, really, really cold, can't it, my friend? Mark, saying, Gavin, a good one you said, sunshine warming is like an explosion. Fireworks could be it. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I go quite that far, though. Don't think they go quite that far to the strat. Hello to Jack Lowe. Evening, Gavin. How's it going, my friend? Excellent winter update. Loads to think about. Epic. Thank you so much, my friend. It was a good one, wasn't it? Another good one this week. And what do you think about the daddy appearing for the first time this season, Jack? It's a funny moment. Well, I thought it was a funny moment anyway. But what did you think, Jack? Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've got Monty here with Monty Pio. Good evening, Monty. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much to Monty. Okay, let's go down. Let's go back up. Back up. Where am I in the live chat? Monty, you just checked in. So I think it's about there. Okay. Right, I'm a bit behind in my live chat. I'll make some progress. Right, let's come down then. Kyle said, when's the next Christmas countdown be? Oh, I meant to say about that. Start of the video. Yeah, hang around, everybody. Hang around to the channel, and as soon as this live stream ends, I will enable the second installment of the Christmas countdown. So that is on its way in around 30-40 minutes, something like that. So about 7 o'clock. Yeah, second installment of Christmas countdown is on the way. Shiram, hello Gavin. Why were Enso Grass not in line with the SST anomaly charts? I don't know, Shiram. I just all I can do is show the data as it is, you know. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I did notice it myself that like the sea surface temperature charts from NOAA look warmer than like the you know, like the grass from Tropical Tidbits. So I don't know. It's the basic answer. Sure, all I can do is present the data, you know, and maybe send an email to NOAA and Tropical Tidbits and ask them why that is the case, because I don't know with that, to be honest. Right, hello to Lisa. Lisa, everyone having a great bonfire night. Thank you so much for being here, Lisa. It's all right. There's fireworks going out. Well, there was back and front. So I'm just hoping we get through the stream without any fireworks falling on my roof. But yeah, I'm having a great bonfire night. Thank you so much, Lisa. Hope you are too. And thank you so much for being here. Right, sure, I'm saying nice to see the daddy, Gavin. Yeah, the daddy. Sure, I love the unveiling of the daddy. He's crazy like a fool. What about daddy cool? I love a bit of Boney, yeah. Yeah, it's a funny moment, wasn't it, Sharon? Funny moment. Right, hello to It's Cal. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. And it's finding interesting that the solar activity is low, yet there are some big sunspots and aurora forecasts. Not to make measure to determine whether activity is low or high. And Steffi is answering hi at Anne Smith. It's not so much down to the sunspots there as to how active or angry they are. If they are stable, then activity is low, but if they tangle up and explode, we get a CME. There you go. That's Steffi. That's Steffi the scientist. Answer that for you, Anne. Lee Seaman, tell me you look dapper in knitwear. Thank you so much, Lee. I do like a little bit of knitwear, actually. Shira saying, oh, Gavin, don't wet November's favourite cold winters. I won't say too much because we might look at that later on, Shira. But the late great forecaster Paul Bartlett had a theory about wet Novembers favouring colder winters. So I'm not going to let any cats out of the bag, but possibly. Right, hey, Lisa just had jacket potatoes with homemade slaw tuna and sweet corn, or cheese and beans, watching the kids next door with their sparklers. Well done, Lisa. You can't beat a baked spud, you know, jacket potato, make some sausages on a cold bonfire night, can you? That's classic bonfire night food. Well done, Lisa. Okay, Sharon saying, when do you think we'll get a pattern change to high pressure, Gavin? No, don't sign off it in the foreseeable future. I think the resource high might try and start moving up a little bit closer to us, so perhaps won't be quite as wet as it has been in the past few weeks down in the south. But you know, I think really the unsettled weather continues for the time being. So I don't know when the change is going to come, but it's all good for the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. Anyway, great to be. I'm terribly behind in the live chat. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where did I get to? Okay, I'm going to make some progress. We've got to do screen capturing in around 10 minutes. So to the best crazy boy, even Gavin, are you getting your sparkler out later? My sparkler is staying well and truly indoors tonight. Best crazy boy, actually. So no, I won't be getting my sparkler out. Will you though? Will you? Shiran, come get to the cold spell, Gavin, this winter. Sandwich with mild either side. Anything is possible, my friend. Anything is possible. Kyle said, will the jet stream collapse after the next 100 years? I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so. Shira, what caused me December to remember, Gavin? It was around solar minimum. It was around Madoki. Not Madoki. It was around solar minimum. And it was, we'd gone from like a Madoki El Nino from 0910 to La Nina. La Nina's baby things being colder earlier on in the winter. So, yeah, there are a few factors. One interesting factor was that there was no notable southern stratospheric warming event, though, before that. So there was actually, we had quite a cold stratosphere and quite a strong polar vortex at its roots at the stratospheric level, but there was a decoupling between the stratosphere and the troposphere. So that was quite interesting, quite an interesting factor about the December to remember. Chris A. Gavin, do you think we'll get a cold start to 2024? I don't know, but we haven't had many cold New Years, so it would be nice if we did. Would be nice if we did, wouldn't it, Chris? Hello to Katrine. Going to Katrine Baso. And James Hart. Hi, Gav. Watching you on big TV sitting in the sitting room, Gav. Okay, I do worry about people watching me on a big screen. I don't have the face for it. I looked up back on the history of 2010. The autumn was quite similar to this one in November. It was a mild and wet first half of November. It got much, much colder in the second half, James. This autumn overall, though, has been a lot warmer than the autumn of 2010 was. Sure, I'm saying, Gavin, if we are in a similar phase to solar cycle 24 now, could we get a similar cold winter 2012, 2013? If only it was that simple, Sharon. If only it was that simple, my friend. Yeah, our solar year, but we're similar to, for this phase of 2025, is 2012. But that doesn't mean that we're going to get a winter like 2012, 2013. If only it was that simple. Right, okay. Hello to P. Middy. Good evening to P. Thank you so much for being online. We've got Fish Kings, my good friend Fish Biz Demon is with us tonight as well. Hello to you. John Bevan. Hi, Gav. Do you think that the hint of a tripod, the stratosphere warming in December, do you think maybe there are hints the stars are aligning with other teasers that are showing up? I mean, there are some interesting factors. There are also other things that go against that, such as the eastern phase at the moment, anyway, El Nino, and also the quite strongly positive phase of the IOD. That's not helpful either. We are quite close to solar maximum. We know that tends to coincide with milder, wetter, stormier winters and that. So but as ever, it's going to be a very, very complicated forecast for me, I think, John, when I'm going to do the forecast on the 3rd of December. 3rd of December, I should say. Right, okay. Let's come down. Going to make some progress now, getting towards 6:30. So, gonna start missing out a chunk of your comments and questions. I'm so sorry, everybody, but we've got quite a lot to show you when it's a screen capturing imminently. Martin Gavin, 2022 summer. We got a hot, dry summer. It was La Nina. So the first summer of the La Nina, it tends to be unsettled, but after that, it's not necessarily the case as we saw in 2022. Okay. Mark, look, we brought up Guy Fawkes today, Gab. Yeah, I got on my soapbox a little bit. I'll be getting myself into trouble, won't I? Right, let's come down. Let's come down. How to G-Dad? We got G-Dad in with us as well. Just finished wrapping the press. Oh my goodness gracious me, I haven't even started. Dad. I've not done anything yet, and you've already wrapped your presses. Blimey, you're organised, my friend. James here, I wish I was organised. So do I, James. So do I. Blimey. Well done, though. Well done. It's a good thing to be organised. I'm like an eccentric sort of weather person, like an eccentric scientist, so half the time I'm a shamble. No, I'm not that bad, but I certainly haven't done anything for Christmas yet. I do, though, normally wait until after bonfire night, actually. Jack, I knew my daddy was lurking just around the corner, Gab. Maybe, just maybe, maybe Jack, but Daddy. It was a funny moment, mate, wasn't it? P-Billy would love an SSW to happen soon. I think a lot of people would, but they tend to be more frequent, you know, later on in the winter. Sharon saying, could SSW in December possibly be a game changer for winter? Are a few hints, or there were a few hints, weren't there? P-Billy has got a red grape drink. I wonder what that could be. I wonder what that could be, P. I wonder. Fistings, evening at GavsWeatherVids. Hello to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being here. Right. Okay. How to Chris Sharp? I shouted out Chris, yeah. Not sure if I have. James United, I'm sure you've heard Doom at the end of a few years back with Mild Winter Lull. I wonder. Hello to Kevin Hernandez. Hello to Kevin Hernandez Vlog. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being here. P-Billy at GavsWeatherVids. Which year has been the coldest? November the 5th. Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one, P. I'd have to look into that. There were a few cold ones in the 80s, though, but I remember. Very cold one about 1980, with even some snow, I think. And a Scandinavian high and easterly winds. And possibly about 85 as well. Very cold bonfire night there, but I don't know overall when the cold bonfire night would have been. Fizz is asking me, am I having a jacket potato? Not tonight, Fizz. I've got roast beef tonight. I'm actually going to go and put that on before I start screen caps. I'm going to put my beef on before I start screen caps. I've got all my veggies prepared, so you know they'll be going on after the live stream. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. A nice roast beef dinner. P-Billy had homemade lasagna today. Lovely. I wonder what Matthew had. Matthew has some lovely dinners. I wonder what Matthew Orchard had. Matthew, what did you have for dinner? Let us know. Hello to Callum Potter. Sorry, a bit late. No problem, my friend. Thank you so much for checking in. Right, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the light. Oh, Darth Vader has arrived. So much Darth Vader been on the live stream tonight. Walking outside in the rain right now. I hope you get home and manage to dry off, Darth. Thank you so much for checking in. Have you seen the winter update? You make an appearance with the daddy in the winter update, so make sure you check it out. It's a very funny moment. Thank you so much. Darth Vader's been on the live stream tonight. Right, okay, I'm at the bottom of the live chat now, everybody. So hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. We'll start screen capturing imminently. It's imminently, but we're going to start screen capturing. It will be imminent. Hello to wildlife gardener Tracy. I was 2.5 when the daddy made its appearance. I have a memory of my mum trying to get my sister to school and falling at the bottom of the show. I hope she's all right. I hope she wasn't injured. Yeah, it was very, very disruptive winter. But the schools, even in my daddy, the schools stayed open then. Didn't they? Schools stayed open then, even in my daddy. Kevin Hernandez blogs at GavsWeatherVids. Hey, Gav. I'm having a wonderful day today. Good to see you, Gav. Hope everything is well. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, it's all right. Everything's okay, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right. Okay. Mark Knish been laughing at papers already saying stone in the next 2 weeks. I don't think there's much sign of it, but we shall see in a moment. Right, okay. Hello to Steve Chilton. Hi, Gab. Much more interesting winter to come. You're going to be very busy, you lot. You think so, Steve? You think so? I wonder. I could do with a cold winter for the subs about on the channel, but I wonder. Hello to J72. Thank you so much to Jason, my good friend Jason Stebbins, for being here. Hello to Jason. Thank you so much. 66 concurrent viewers, 33 likes on stream. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, Matthew had roast chicken and potatoes, honey glazed glazed carrots and parsnips with gravy. Lovely. That's lovely. You have some fantastic roasts on a Sunday, don't you, Matthew? I've got beef tonight. I'm having roast beef tonight. But yeah, but it won't be anything. It won't be anything as nice as that. Just a bit of roast beef, you know, and some veg and that. But that sounds absolutely fantastic. Talking about, I'm going to go and put the oven on, if that's all right, everybody. So, and you just bear with me for a second. I shall turn the webcam off and mute the mic. Go in the kitchen, put the oven on with the beef, and then we're back and start screen captioning. I've missed it. I'm at bottom of the live chat now. If I've missed anybody in the live chat, if I've missed anybody giving you a shout out, please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji while I am gone into the kitchen. And when I get back, have a shout out before we screen capture. So I shall see you in a moment. You chat amongst yourselves, and I'll see you in about a minute or so. Okay, there we go. Oven is on. My beef is starting to roast. At 65 concurrent viewers with 40 likes on stream. As you search, everybody please smash that like button. Let YouTube know enjoy the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Right, who have I missed out? Who haven't I give a shout out to? So hello to Dandy. Good evening to Dandy. Thank you so much, Dandy, for being on the live stream. Fish Kings 11. Hello to you, Fizz. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, I think that's everybody. Hello to Callum Potter. I think I shouted Callum out. It's been feeling chilly today down the south coast. Yeah, it's been nice day, baby. I had a walk this afternoon. I had a walk around the village. Been a nice afternoon. J72, great winter update, Gav. Love the daddy content. It was funny. That was a funny moment, wasn't it, Jay? So I had to do it, didn't I? Given that we haven't seen the Daddy of Cold Winters at all through our previous season winter update, so we probably won't see it again, I don't think. They won't connect with ENSO or I don't think it'll connect with hurricane activity. So that will probably be the first and only time we will see the Daddy of Cold Winters appearing in our winter updates this year. So I had to make a special moment of it, did I? Oh, we're at 69 concurrent viewers. I don't know. I had to make a special moment of it, didn't I? Lisa, I think everyone's seen B. B's actually a fireworks display. She tweeted me, and she's seen fireworks. It was B's birthday yesterday, actually. So happy birthday to B. Please wish B a happy birthday, everybody in the live chat. She'll probably watch this back. Probably watch it back later when she gets home for the fireworks. But no, B's fireworks tonight. Birthday fireworks. Horribly. There we go, that's better. No, B's at fireworks tonight, Lisa. Right, we're at 71 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. I believe in an epic live stream. I think at that point, we're going to start bringing you some data. Data time. Mark and Gavin, do you tend to get it cold here in the UK if the high's over Greenland, but more over Iceland? With the highs over Iceland, it will tend to be over Greenland as well, you know. So yeah, they're very, quite close to one another. Possibly Iceland is a little bit more favourable to get to the northeasterly though. Greenland highs tend to be a little bit, they tend to just deflate quite quickly. It can often be quite difficult to work out whether you've got like a proper high over Greenland or not, to be honest. The way that you work that out is how intense the colours are on the height charts and whatnot. Right, well, what's happening now? I hope the stream's alright. That's a worrying moment. Just like starting to lag. So I hope you're not suffering from buffering, everybody. Paul James, hope you had a great birthday, B. Yeah, I hope he had a lovely birthday. Lee's saying, happy birthday, B. Wonder where she was. Yeah, she's at post-birthday fireworks. You're wishing B a happy birthday to lovely B. Right, okay, well, I reckon, with that said, we are going to start display capturing. So let's turn off the webcam. Let's put the image off as well. And in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're display capturing on this Sunday night live stream. We're at 75 concurrent viewers with 42 likes on stream. We're getting to data time and the concurrent viewer count is going up, even though it's bonfire night. Fizz is asking, did a firework hit your roof, Gav? I don't know, did you hear a bang? Fizz? Well, I'm doing this, you know, I'm not really aware of what's happening out there, but did the mic pick up, like, I bet, well, no, I muted the mic when I went into the kitchen, didn't I? Did the mic pick up a bang, Fizz? I hope I've not got a firework on the roof, but they are very close. They were earlier on before I started streaming, anyway. So I hope not. Let's just put it that way. I hope not. Callum saying perfect evening for the fireplace to go on, I think. Yeah, put your fire on, my friend. Christmas is coming, so open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Won't be long now, will it? Won't be long now. Right, okay, so let's do this then. We're going to bring a 10 to 14 down, and then we'll show you some long range. We're going to do everything we do in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it live rather than as a video upload, but after stream, people will be able to watch it back as like a regular video upload. So starting with perception and temperature, we have now ticked down to 9.3, which is 2.8 degrees above 61 average official to yesterday, to the 4th of November. That's quite a significant drop on the day before. That's shaved off over half a degree in one day there. Yesterday was a notably cool and wet day. These are the GFS up in the Midlands and Central England. These are the GFS upper temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks on Birmingham today. The red lines are first year upper air temperature average for Birmingham. We're starting off below average for the next week or so, up towards the end of next week, looking a little bit cooler than average, but we have got a rise in the upper air temperature taking place beyond that. So it looks as though as we go in toward the middle part of November, we could actually be in for a milder spell. Remember, on the winter update, I hope not letting any cats out of bad for anybody who has watched it yet, we saw that the AO and the NAO are both trending in a positive direction later on in November. That would imply a return of the southwesterlies, and because the weather's been very unsettled over the past few weeks, we haven't seen much in the way of long fetch southwesterlies bringing up the air from the Azores, but that could be an indication of it with the ensemble graph there lifting up and going above average through the middle and into the second half of November. Precipitation wise, we have a couple of drier days actually until the middle of the week. It's not going to be complete dry, it will be showers, but drier than it has been. And then turning more unsettled again from midweek onwards into the weekend. Could be further spells of wet and windy weather. However, that is a bit of a reduction in the precipitation spikes compared to what we've been used to. So, although it will still be unsettled, although the low pressures will still be coming in from off the Atlantic, due perhaps to the Azores high starting to strengthen to the southwest, that could mean that the wettest weather goes a little bit further to the north and the west, and the south and the east perhaps start to turn a little bit drier. Temperature anomalies from the 5th to 13th of November. Oh, hang on, that's precipitation anomaly. Okay, right. Get that flipped over quite easily. Right, forget that happened. Temperature anomalies from the 5th to the 13th of November. Coming out ever so slightly above average, but not a particularly big deviation. Precipitation anomalies from the 5th to 13th of November. Dry but average in the north and the northeast, near normal to a bit on the west side in southern and western regions. The latest wind from that from earth, nullschool.net shows that low pressure is dominating and in the ascendancy still today, but we are in more of a showery west-northwesterly type flow at the moment. And it's a little bit quieter in the Atlantic, actually. So remember, we've been looking at these wind flow maps over the past few days and weeks, and we've seen lots and lots of low pressure in the Atlantic. There are fewer lows in the Atlantic at the moment, so that's why we're having a bit of a break in the onslaught, but low pressure will be back by Wednesday. Right, we'll start going through the chart data then. I think, should we do that? So 81 can cope. You're turning to a massive live stream. Oh, that's a super chat. Hang on. Isaac. Okay, stick your fingers in your ears, everyone. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Isaac Shaw. So much, my friend. What's Isaac saying? Was such a good day. I just got news, but my dad got rushed to hospital. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so sorry to hear that. And one of my friends just wanted to leave me because I couldn't support her. So this again, Isaac saying, was such a good day, but just got news, but my dad got rushed to hospital. Your dad, Isaac. But one of my friends just wanted to leave me because I couldn't support her. I'm not sure on the friend side of it what's happened there, Isaac. I would have thought your friend should be supporting you. But anyway, so I'm not sure what's happened there, but I'm so sorry to hear that your dad's been rushed to hospital, Isaac. That's absolutely dreadful news, and I really hope that your dad is better soon. I really hope your dad gets better soon. It's nothing too serious. Please keep us informed about what's happened with your dad, and please let us know. Thank you so much for your super chat, my friend. I know that you wanted me to see your post, so thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm so sorry that your dad is poorly and unwell. Jack Lowe, well done, Isaac. Hope things are okay, my friend. Yeah, we all hope everything's going to be okay, Isaac. And Smith saying, hope your dad is okay, Isaac. Yes, we all do. We all do, Isaac. SB saying too early for winter anyway. It would be better in January, wouldn't it, SB? It would be better in January. To get it cold. So get the mild weather out way now and then get the cold in January. That's the plan. That's the plan, isn't it? Ella, hello to you. Hello, Gav. How does it go with the polar vortex? Will it still be strong as usual? So cold weather ends up in USA and not in Europe. Right side of PV might start to weaken as we go into early December, but we've got to wait and see, my friend. Dandy, oh no, so sorry to hear that, Isaac. Hope he gets well soon. Yeah, we hope he gets well soon. Hope your dad's better soon, Sharon. Hope your day's okay, Isaac. Take care. Take care, Isaac. Right, let's start bringing you some chart data then. So, here we go. Start off with, so we've got the whole 12Z suite for this. You know, we can show you the ECMWF as well. That will be fully out by 7 p.m. We might have to come back to it, but we will be able to show you the ECM 12Z along with all of the other 12Z bots. So starting off with UK Met Euro, and this is Wednesday, so the next batch of wet, so saying the Atlantic is quieter, it is for the time being, but the next batch of wet, windy weather sweeps through as we go into Wednesday. But we're into showery conditions through Birds with another low dropping in Thursday to Friday. That'll bring further heavy rain with it probably. Higher pressure starting to build to our north, so turning dry, but potentially turning a bit colder there at the end of the week and into the weekend. Could that deliver the first overnight frost of the season with that ridge of high pressure? Possibly, but by the end of the UK Met run, which gets us to this time next week, midday next Sunday, the next area of low and wet windy weather starting to come in from the Atlantic, and that's drawing in much milder southerly southwesterly winds as well. Note, however, the high pressure is having a go at reaching towards Scandinavia. TBOS. Keep an eye on the Scandi high, everyone. Right, okay, if we get one. Right, okay, Icon, again, looking wet, windy on Wednesday. This is Sunday, then. Then low pressure drops in as we go from Thursday to Friday. That bring more wet weather in with it. Then we go drier and colder for the beginning of next weekend before the low pressure comes back in through Sunday. So a drier, colder day, perhaps, or a couple of days on Friday and Saturday, and then we're back to wetter and windier weather, and also milder weather again as we go through into Sunday. Note, again, this gets us to midnight next Monday, 13th of November. Note, by then, high pressure again is trying to get towards Scandinavia, but the Atlantic is starting to look very, very active again as well. So I suspect any attempt at Scandinavian high is doomed to fail. The GFS 12Z, like that again, wet and windy weather pushing through on Wednesday, and then we go showery and quite cool, quite cold even, and showery from Thursday through to Friday. Then drier and colder as we get towards the weekend, but that's not going to last for long. By the time we get to the end of Saturday night even, low pressures advancing back in off the Atlantic. So a dry, cold day, perhaps Saturday, but then back to milder, wetter weather on Sunday. And then beyond that, head up towards day 10 and beyond it, looking very unsettled. Notice again the high pressure trying to ridge up from the southwest. That's the Azores high trying to push up from the southwest, maybe take things a little bit drier there and south into the second half of November, but it's not going to last. The low pressure just deepens in the Atlantic, deepens like that again. So any attempt at a ridge is flattened off. We just continue with the onslaught pattern, really further deep low pressures, bringing further wet and windy weather there, all the way up to the end of the GFS 12 there, which gets us to the 21st of November. We're looking Atlantic driven and unsettled. GM. Again, if you enjoy the live stream, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Make sure you drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Don't forget to tell friends about GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. We need to put on around 50 subscribers. That is all. That's 17.2k. So if you could give us a sub and tell your friends about it to subscribe, we thank you so very much, Lee, for doing that. GM, again, with low pressure and wet and windy weather on Wednesday, into cool, showery conditions then Thursday, Friday, going drier at the end of the week into next weekend, colder and drier for Saturday, but wet weather returns for Sunday with further low pressure bringing heavy rain through the country right the way up to day 10. By which time we are drawing up a very mild southwesterly wind, so 15th of November, day 10 is looking very mild there, but also very unsettled and wet. This attempt at a ridge over Spain is not going to go far with these low pressures still so dominant to our northeast. Notice again, the GM is trying to build up a Scandinavian high, but the Atlantic is too active to allow that to get going, really. The ECM not quite out yet, so we'll have a look. What we'll do is have a look at the ECM midnight run and the precipitation forecast based on that ECM run, and then we'll come back to the ECM 12Z later on. So this is the midnight ECM, again with wet and windy weather pushing through on Wednesday there, into cool, showery conditions through Thursday and Friday. Then drier but colder over the weekend with this ridge of high pressure. That ridge does not last. By the beginning of the following week, it's Monday, 30th November, low pressure back in off the Atlantic with further wet and windy weather pushing in at times. That's the ECM midnight run. This is a precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Timeout.com. So showery at the moment for the next couple of days. Here comes the next batch of wet, windy weather on Wednesday, and then we're back into showery conditions through Thursday and Friday. Showers along spells of rain. Notice some winteriness in some of those showers as well. It will be cold enough over the Pennines, Welsh Mountains, maybe Scottish Mountains as well. A little bit of winteriness in those showers later on next week. Then we go drier into next weekend. Drier but probably colder. Could maybe pull up our birds. Widespread overnight frost even down into the south perhaps. Say Friday night, maybe Saturday night as well, but probably more likely Friday night. And by the end of next weekend, wet and windy weather coming back in, or wet weather coming back in from off the Atlantic, and then off we go into more bouts of heavy rain. Look at that by day 10, which is midnight on the 15th of November. Rain really gathering there down to the southwest, so turning increasingly wet once again there. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. From the ECMWF, I should say, ECMWF.int. The options haven't updated again. Plus, it's having updated again at the Icelandic Met Office, so having to go to ECMWF for these at the moment. This gets us 15th of November, 23 members of the ECM ensembles. These are based on the midnight ECM suite as well, by the way. Bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic with high pressure down towards Spain, so that's Atlantic driven and westerly with those 23 at day 10. We've also got 14 with, again, low pressure away to the northwest, high pressure down towards France, Spain, Portugal, winds coming up from the southwest, so that's unsettled. Perhaps a bit drier in the south, but milder with southwesterly winds. We have got 8, again, deep low pressure in the Atlantic, high pressure over central southern Europe, winds coming up from the southwest. It does look as though mid-November will bring us a spell of milder southwesterly winds, I think. And then we've got 6 with high pressure over Scandinavia, low pressure out in the Atlantic. That's a bit of a battleground type scenario. We are not that far from bringing an easterly wind with that. Right, okay, so in 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Gets us to the 20th of November. So 23 members of the ECM ensemble, still very unsettled. Deep trough low pressure in the Atlantic into Western Europe. We have also got 15 with low pressure more towards Scandinavia, higher pressure towards the Canadian side of Greenland, winds in from perhaps more of a northwesterly direction. So that's still unsettled, but perhaps a bit cooler. And the final option is this one. It's 13 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure to the east and low pressure to the west. And with that, we bring up wind from a southerly direction. But could that high pressure eventually get to Scandinavia, I wonder? CFSB2 looks like this. It's a 500 millibar high time to bring down into week periods. The first week period takes us to from the 5th to the 11th of November. Next week will be very unsettled with low pressure in control. Week 2 is going to be the 12th to the 18th of November. Again, lots of low pressure dominating. No change. Week 3 is going to be the 19th to 25th of November. Low pressure more towards Greenland there. Higher pressure trying to ridge up from the southwest. That's trying to turn a little bit milder there, maybe. A little bit dry in the south, but probably still quite unsettled. And then week 4, big change. Look at this. It's the 26th of November, 2nd of December. All of a sudden, high pressure takes over across Scandinavia and wind goes into the east. So that will be turning much colder there at the very end of November and into December with east winds. Notice low pressure appearing through the Med around Italy. That's always something you look for classic Scandinavian high. So how interesting does week 4 look, everybody? Long way off, though. A lot of weather to get out of the way before that. Before that verifies. CFSB2 for December at the moment with low pressure in the Atlantic with 700 millibar heights, high pressure over and to the east country, but it's actually quite a mild signal with southerly winds for December, and as far as precipitation is concerned, no signal. Right, we'll just go back and have a look at the ECM 12, and that will be it for the 10 to 14 day, but then we're going to show some long range. If you want to see some long range, please give me a thumbs up or a snow emoji, everybody, and we will show some long range before we wrap up the live stream. Okay, ECM 12Z is now fully updated. So here we go then for midday on Wednesday. Low pressure again, bringing wet and windy weather in off the Atlantic for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Sees low pressure driving through the country, so staying unsettled and showering at the end of the week. Then we get a ridge into Saturday, which is quite a cold ridge that could deliver some overnight frost, perhaps for the start of the weekend. But wet and windy weather is back in again by next Sunday, so milder, wet, windier later on next weekend. And then we're into a very Atlantic pattern again. You know, no changes. That's how we look at day 10. So still basically where we are right now. Low pressure still in control, still dominating and bringing the winds in from off the Atlantic. That's my cursor. So yeah, you know, we try and get a break at the beginning of the coming weekend. It doesn't last, and low pressure just continuing to push through. We're at 82 Concurpia, still with 50 likes on the stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, if you enjoyed the live stream. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Chris Clifford, evening Gav, and everyone. Sorry I checked in late. Hope to get some cold weather soon. What's your thoughts at GavsWeatherVids? We might get a slightly colder day at the beginning of next weekend, but there's no sign of sustained cold weather at the moment, Chris. The wait continues. Right, who wants to see some long range? Mark, Gavin, what does Mobile icon stand for? I don't know what icon means, but it's the German. It's a German mod. It's from DWD, the German Met Agency. But I don't know what the ICON actually stands for. Right, okay, you're all chatting amongst yourselves. That's lovely to see. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so, Darth saying the biggest chance for us to see snow in a couple of weeks is in our dreams, it seems like. You could go a bit further north, though, Darth, to northern Scandinavia. Things are even more grim here in the UK, though. Mark's and Gavin, Matt's week. Gavin, I'm in Newcastle, 27th of November, 1st of December. You'll feel me easterly then if it pulls off. Paul saying time to holiday on planet Half. Yes, Paul. It's about the only chance we've got of seeing snow at the moment. Go to Half. Right, okay. JC. Will a Scandi High be dry? So yeah, would depend how much of an easterly we get. Scandinavian highs with a long fetch easy can bring in snow showers, or wintry showers, snow showers from the east. It just depends how far the east is coming from, how cold the air is. Right, who wants to see some long range then? So all of these people want to see some long range tonight. Let's do a roll call. So in 3, 2, 1. James J, Darth Vader, Mark Knish, Chris A, James Bacon, Suit, Alan Spear, Paul James, Matthew Orchard, Monty, P. Billy, Katrine, Lisa, Luke Foster, J72, Robert Inman wants to see it as well. Dandy wants to see it. Tracy wants to see it. Chris A wants to see it. Matthew Orchard wants to see it. P. Millie wants to see it as well. George Grace, Jack Lowe wants to see it. Spiral wants to see it. Frank Cromack wants to see it. Katrine wants it. Best Crazy Boy wants to see it too. Okay, Chris Stewart wants to see it as well. Ben Steppy wants to see it also. Matthew Orchard definitely wants to see it. Right, okay, here we go then, everybody. Here we go. Let's have a look then. So, where are we on the tabs? We want to go here. Right, let's start off. We've got 3 long-range models to show you. So, we've got a lot to get through. We've got CFS, CANSIPS, ABI, ECMWF, which only updated a few hours ago. Starting off with CFS B2. This is November's 700 millibar height anomaly with low pressure dominating the weather. So, very unsettled November coming up. High pressure is blocking to some degree to the north, but probably not enough to drive in any cold weather. So a very wet November starts off. December looks like that. CFS is added again, everyone. High pressure down towards Spain and France. Low pressure in the Atlantic. Guess where wind direction with that is? From the southwest. It is building up quite a strong Siberian high over here, I think, but that's not anywhere near strong enough to fend off the Atlantic. So winds in from the southwest, a mild, wet and windy December. January, well, not as wet, but very mild with this. High pressure reaching through Western Europe. That could be a really mild January, actually. That would draw up the wind from like a long fetch southerly southwesterly direction. That's about as bad as it gets if you want cold weather. And February rounds it all off. Here we go again. High pressure down towards down towards Spain. Low pressure is to the north. Winds are in from west southwest. By the way, everybody, stick around the channel. We're nearly at the end of live stream now. Once we've done the long range, we'll get things wrapped up, and then we will be releasing the second instalment of the Christmas countdown. So not long to go before the second instalment of the Christmas updates continue. So December, January, February, all looking mild there. Now March is a little bit more interesting from a cold perspective. A mid-Atlantic ridge with low pressure, a trough over Scandinavia. That should get wind into the northwest and could well deliver some cold times. It's probably like classic cold March because high pressure not centred over Greenland, but that'll probably not be enough to produce some late winter cold snaps. Then April looks like that. So again, suggestion of a mid-Atlantic ridge, possibly going up towards Greenland, trough of low pressure over to the east country. So yet again, we see that after a very mild winter, we go into what looks like a much cooler or even colder spring. That's the CFS, everybody. And just imagine what you're all saying about that. I can imagine what you're all saying about that. And by the way, did I see SB checking in earlier on? I think SB checked in earlier on when I saw Isaac's tweet. Did I see SB I see SB? I think. Oh yeah, there's SB. Hi SB. Thank you so much, SB, for being here. So we've got SB and Paul James and James United as well. Thank you so much to the full moderator set. Hi SB. Thank you so much. Now I want to imagine what you're saying about the CFS. Here we go. What are you all saying about that then? Gee, Dad and Chris Clifford wanted to see the long range too. Shoot, CFS can't forecast. No, you can't. It can't. Sorry. 87 concurrent. Yeah, getting close to 90 concurrent with 54 likes on stream. I think that's a pretty good game for a bonfire night live stream. Everybody's out watching fireworks. That's pretty good, isn't it? Chris Clifford, CFS, B2 of Doom. At GavsWeatherVids, it is a little bit, it is, isn't it? Suit, CFS, boo, Callum, me, I do, Callum wanted to see it as well. Thumbs down from Jace for the CFS, P Midi, Weather does opposite of what the models predict. Oh, right, okay, well, I mean, we're very, 89 concurrent now, absolutely massive live stream, thank you so much. Right, so that's the CFS. Now, let's have a look at CANSIPS. So, for the last few months, CANSIPS has been a little bit interesting, hinting at some high latitude blocking for the winter. Let's see what its latest update is showing. So, this is a mean sea pressure anomaly for November with low pressure in the Atlantic and into West Europe as well. So CANSIPS also seeing what looks like a very unsettled November. That's December. So the idea that we get blocking going in December that CANSIPS had a couple of months ago has gone now, and it's actually just going for a very unsettled and what looks like quite mild December with low pressure again bringing wet and windy weather in from off the Atlantic. So a wet and windy November, a wet and windy December as well. January starts getting a little bit more interesting though. Not quite as strong of a blocking signal as earlier updates, but still with those reddish colours away to the north. Low pressure is being pushed south. It looks like we might get a bit of blocking going there in January. So maybe starting to transition to a rather colder pattern. But February looks the best for a colder pattern with, again, lots of low pressure, this time going to the south of the country though, and a high pressure blocking to the north. So could CANSIPS be picking up on some sort of sudden stratospheric warming event maybe in the middle of winter in January, but changes the pattern and turn things much colder for the latter part of the winter. That should get the wind into the east and the northeast. So CANSIPS does eventually get there, but remember it has backed off the idea of any sort of blocking or cold for December. It's actually looking quite mild and wet, windy for December now. And that's March, again, with high pressure in the Atlantic going up to the north, low pressure into the south. Again, that should bring the wind in from an east or northeasterly direction. So a backloaded winter being predicted here by CANSIPS, with February and March potentially looking cold. January may be the transitional month to that. April, out of interest, just looks unsettled with low pressure bringing lots of wet weather in from off the Atlantic Ocean. So that one, quite interesting, isn't it? Chris Stewart, CFS should be fired. Steve Chilton, CFS should be abolished. Yeah, a lot of people have said that over the years. Nothing watching. Thanks, Gavin Moss. Tonight's live stream much better than fireworks. Thank you so much, my friends. Still got a little bit more to show. Got the ECMWF and then we're done. P Midi, apart from CANSIPS. Oh yeah, almost well, apart from CANSIPS. Ella, have you ever been winter with no snow in the history? We get snowless winters, particularly. Ask Paul. Ask our moderator, Paul James. We get a lot of snowless winters down across lowland southern England. Anyway, I was on top of Scottish mountains. That's a different kettle of fish. But down across lowland southern England, we get a lot of snowless winters, especially in recent decades. Chris Clifford at GavsWeatherVids. Have you heard of the very windy, stormy weather being forecast tonight and into tomorrow in that Belgium, Beloga? No, I hadn't heard about that. Right, just got one more model to show you, and then we're done. Thank you so much, everyone, for an amazing live stream. We're just going to show you the ECMWF. Here we go then. Hot off press. It's only updated a few hours ago. Now, you remember, the storyline of the ECM is that a couple of, 2-3 months ago, the ECM was indicating a very blocked winter and what looked like a cold pattern for its mean cell pressure anomaly. It dropped that idea last month. The last month's update was just going for a rather milder and wetter winter pattern. So this is the mean cell pressure anomaly for the winter of 2023-24, December, January, February, looking unsettled, placing a trough of low pressure right over the top of the UK, Ireland and West Europe. It does have a little bit of high pressure in the North Atlantic, though, a little bit of the Mid-Atlantic ridge. But look what it does for January, February, March. It's back to the blocking signal, albeit a little bit later on. So again, this is in line really with CANSIPS, I think, indicating higher pressure above average height setting up over Greenland. The trough of low pressure then gets pushed southwards and eastwards, and that would bring the wind in from more of an east or a northeasterly direction potentially. So we're going to wait till we get month by month breakdowns of this, but it definitely looks like it's picking up a more blocked and colder pattern through potentially the middle, but definitely the latter part of the winter, I think. That is February, March, April. And again, we see a blocking signal, albeit slightly reduced. Low pressure is over to the south. Winds in from the east again, potentially. And then out of interest for the spring, that is March, April, and May. And it shows higher pressure down towards France, which is trying to get us back to a southwesterly flow. But it's really the second chart, that one, January, February, March. I think it's quite interesting. So again, that's in line with CANSIPS. I think for the actual anomaly for December, January, February, that implies probably quite a mild, wet, windy December. January might be a transitional month, possibly speculation, but January possibly a transitional month with a sun stratospheric warning maybe, and then that delivers us into a much colder potential pattern for February and for March as well, possibly. We'll see. Right, so that's how those three models are looking for this month of November. If you've enjoyed this live stream, please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids as well. Get them to subscribe too. And why not drop a comment before you check out of this live stream and tell us what you thought about it. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that for us. Hello to Kieran Bushnell. Thank you so much for your super chat, Kieran. Let me put your fingers in your ears again, everybody. Super chat. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much to Kieran. Great live stream as always, Gav. Shane can't forecast snow. It's up to its usual tricks. It's up to the usual tricks, isn't it, Kieran? Yes, it is. But CANSIPS of the EC were better. Kyle Baker, how about abolish the CFS? We don't like the CFS, do we? Although, I wouldn't be able to do Christmas updates without it. And talking of Christmas updates, just to say again, please can you stick around the channel if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to see the next installment of a Christmas countdown, then that is coming up imminently. As soon as I stop this live stream, then I will release the second installment of Christmas countdown. If everybody can say thank you so much to our moderators, to James Unite, Jake, Paul James, and SB for moderating on the live stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to the moderators. Chris A, CFS is always disappointing. It is, my friend, or it seems to be, doesn't it? Time to abolish it. Jace was looking forward to the ECMWF. It delivered, didn't it? It delivered, Jace. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream tonight. Paul James, hardly any snow. 1881, 1882. In the UK. That's going back some years, my friend. Jason, ECMWF and UK Met normally agree with each other, so this one looks promising. Right, okay, P MIDI, fire on, grape juice in hand, listening to Gab. Certainly don't get better than this. Thank you so much, Pam. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed the live stream, my friend. Steve Chilton, thank you, Gab. Good night. Good night to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Jack Lowe, cheers, Gab. Interesting long range this evening. Difficult to pick this winter. Certainly looks backloaded for Carl. That would tie in with an El Nino as well, of course. Matthew Orchard, good night all. I'm off to Light Smart because you enjoy your fireworks celebrations and festivities. Matthew, thank you so much for dropping in. Dandy, thanks Gav, Martin, everyone, great live stream as always. Hugs, thank you so much, Dandy. Thank you so much, my friend. I think that's pretty much everybody. Lisa. Good night all until next time. See you again soon, Lisa. Tracy, my first live stream. Thanks, Gab. I'll be back. Thank you so much, Tracy. I'm so pleased that you checked in on a good one. It's been a good one, hasn't it? Thank you so much, Tracy. I'm so pleased you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Right, okay. Chris A. Cheers, Gab. Good night. Thanks so much, my friend, being here. Right, okay. So we're going to end it there. If you want to see the next sort of Christmas countdown, please check in. Or please stay around my channel and it will be released like in around 10 seconds or something when the live stream ends. Thank you so much to Isaac. Thank you so much to Isaac Shaw. And also thank you so much to Kieran Busham for the super chat. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Isaac. And thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Kieran as well. You have a great rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy the second instalment of the Christmas countdown. It is an interesting one, I've got to say. It's very interesting. You enjoy it. When it's released in a moment. We'll see you. So tomorrow we've got 6 AM UK weather forecast, 10 to 14 there, and then we're going to see you again live on Wednesday with our 10 to 14 day live stream. That will be same time, same place, 6 PM. GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel next Wednesday. I shall see you there. Maybe is it a date? I'm making a day? I hope so. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Enjoy the second instalment of the Christmas Countdown. And for this live stream, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.